You all doing tonight? I hope you're all well. Welcome in. If you are, I hit the wrong camera. That's all right. If you're over on YouTube, hello, hello. If you're over on Twitch, greetings. How is everyone doing tonight? Tonight, we're going into The Sims 4, continuing our Portal Project challenge. And the wheel stated that we need to go to Hinford-on-Bagley, visit the wonderful British countryside or British inspired countryside and take up farming. Which is gonna be fun. But yeah. And Rock, I'm sorry to hear that Jim was sick for the recording, but I am glad to hear that there is going to be a new life series starting for Minecraft, because that's awesome. However, I am currently 5 days behind on my YouTube watchings, so it's gonna take me a while to get caught up. But yeah, that is seriously, it's gonna take me a while. It's just the nature of the beast, I suppose. Anyway, shall we go ahead and jump in, because tonight is probably gonna take us a little while. Just, you know, because, and I know a lot of people are like, ooh, Muir, are you gonna be doing the anything about the new world tonight? Well, you know, I really want to do something that has to do with the new world tonight, but we'll see how it goes. If we finish tonight's Hinford-on-Bagley thing, like the wheel told us, then we might jump into the new world of Inniscreen and just do a little bit of a tour and see what it's all about. Rock, tonight we're going into the fortnight. What is the fortnight? There is no world in The Sims 4 that is called the fortnight. I mean, you know, I do apologize, but it's true. It is 100% true. So how are you doing, Rock? Are you all right? What have you been up to? Oh no, there's an update required for The Sims 4. Oops. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We can just sit here and chat while my game updates. I checked it right before tea, and there is no update, but I had forgotten that the game, the new DLC for The Sims 4 Enchanted by Nature, dropped tonight at like 6 o'clock UK time, which was like while I was fixing tea, and of course there'd be an update for it. And yeah, my own fault for not remembering that. But it's alright, it's already up to 50% updated, so.
I'm not gonna grow up, I don't wanna.
Hello, Optane, how are you doing? Glad as always to see you. What's been going on in your neck of the woods? Are we downloading a game? How Thursday of me. I know, right? I am downloading an update for The Sims 4 because, yeah, I completely forgot that the new DLC released today. There we go. It is now ready to play. It wasn't a big update because I already had the DLC, so it was just the little tiny little snippets of update that the DLC didn't already add. So that's fine. It's absolutely fine. Okay, let's go back into the screen so y'all can see it. Oh, there's been an update to G-Shade. Okay, I'm gonna have to remember that and update G-Shade tomorrow. Rock. Muir didn't update Sims, so we're playing Fortnite. Sure, Rock. Yeah. Fortnite for the rest of the year, every day. Every single day, Fortnite 24/7 from now until December 31st. No sleep. Rock's like, ooh, don't tease me, Muir. Don't tease me. Rock, glad you agree. Can you imagine me not sleeping for at all for the rest of the year? I'd be like falling asleep live on stream. Although, did you know that it is actually against Twitch's terms of service to do extended no sleep live streams? I'll bet you didn't know that, but it is true. It is against Twitch's terms of service, and I think it's against YouTube's as well, to do anything that can harm you. So that includes like drinking excessively, doing, substances while on stream, and not sleeping for long periods of time. Rock, a whole year straight? You think I'd be dead? I'd be eliminated IRL. I didn't get the IRL victory royale. Oh my god. Love it. Opting legally binding. Oh dear. Oh dear. Leave it up to you to clip that often. Right. So, Sims. Shall we get into the Sims? But yeah, how are all of you doing tonight? Is everyone doing okay? Are we alive? Are we staying cool? Do we all have a drink next to us? That is the important thing, because it is warm. It's not like super duper warm today. It's only 24 degrees right now Celsius where I'm at. Tomorrow it's supposed to get up to 30 though. Bleh. I'm not looking forward to that. I am not looking forward to 30-degree weather. Not at all. That's just no. Rock, do you know what else is legally binding? What else is legally binding? Rock, it's about 90 degrees Fahrenheit where you're at. 90 degrees isn't too bad for Missouri though, to be honest. Okay, so where are all of my peeps at? So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna run through everyone's needs, and we will, in the morning, we will make some money real quick, and then we'll go to Hinford on Bagley and, do a bit of a tour of Hinford on Bagley, and then come back and turn... I'm thinking we'll turn the, what used to be the outdoor cinema and is now the wedding complex. We'll turn this into our farmland. So this is where we will have cows and chickens. Well, a cow and chickens. So I think that makes sense. Maybe. Okay, so let's go ahead. We'll take care of everyone's needs. Whiskers is busy? I'm sorry. What? What is Whiskers doing? Whiskers, what are you doing? Why are you busy? Who knows? Who knows? It's fine. Okay, Muir is doing alright. I do have a spellcaster perk. Why am I not a vampire, though? That's what I would like to know. There is a chance that my occult mod is broken. So, I'm not angry about it. It's fine. We'll do that one. There we go. But hold on. Let me just double check. Yeah, I think my mods have been disabled. It's fine. We can live without the mods for one night. I will have over the weekend. I will have to go through my mods and figure out, try to update them all again. This happens every single time that there's an update or DLC added to the game. It completely borks up the whatchamacallits, the mods, but it's fine. It's absolutely fine. Rock, what? Your mom's legally binding. Oh dear. I should make Muir Pogger. What do you mean I should make Muir Pogger? Good evening, numbnuts. Hello, how are you doing? Glad to see ya. What do you mean I should make Muir Pogger? I am Muir Pogger. I can't make me because I am me. Hi, Uggy. How you doing? You all right, Uggy? Glad to see you. And of course, we have to do Numbnuts' intro because he is over on YouTube. God, that's so loud. That is so loud, but it's fine. So how is Muir today? Oh, I should make this Muir Pogger. I don't know if I don't think you can make Sims Pogger. I'm just saying. Augie, you are slowly melting. I empathize. It is so warm. It is so hot. Rock, like I made Muir Pogger, but can I make Muir Pogger? What are you talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about. Right, so she's outside. She is going to the toilet. By the way, we can now sponge bath in bathrooms thanks to the new DLC, which I think is absolutely hilarious. So I'm actually going to have her do that. I'm going to have her use the toilet and take a sponge bath in the outdoor bathroom because her hygiene level is down. So I figure, you know, why not? We might as well. Grab some leftovers because she's hungry. Grim is great. Grim is always doing well, so that's good. I'm gonna have them, Martini get in the hot tub. And Thorn needs to grab something to eat. And needs to go to the toilet. So the only problem is the toilet's currently being used, but that's all right. Let's have everyone start doing their thing. Opting, how hot is it, Augie? Augie, it's 30. It was 33 degrees in your car. Oh God, yeah. Cars get so freaking hot. So how if it was 33 degrees in the car, how hot was it outside? I'm impressed we still have the nanny coming around. Considering our kids are kids. Oh, Whiskers has got is having a rave. Okay. And is hungry. But that's all right. Why don't you feed Whiskers a treat? And then you can go to the toilet. There we go. Eileen has acquired the natural living skill because she sponge bathed in a public toilet. It's fine. Let's ask Grim for fashion advice. I mean, why not, right? Why not, indeed? Grim likes your style, so he sent you a little gift. Grim thinks you should wear whatever you want as long as it's black and flowy. Alright, that makes sense to me. Augie, very too hot. Opting muchly very too hot. Muy caliente. I can't speak Spanish, so it's fine. Roxy did what? Who did what? What did what? I did nothing. Who did something? She took a sponge bath in the bathroom. Eileen. Right there. This person took a sponge bath in the bathroom. See? Using public bathroom for a sponge bath. It's a thing with the new DLC. Trust me on this. Alright, so Olive also wants to get something to eat or needs food. So we'll have her grab some leftovers. And then I'm gonna have Olive harvest all of the prairie grass and see what we can get. Also want to check everyone's we got Don't Fear the Rignomper. Do we already have one of those? Yes, we do. We're selling that. Sorry, Grim. I know you gave me that as a gift, but we already have one and we don't need 12. Oh my god. I forgot that these things are actually alive now. So if you have the DLC, the new DLC, the gnomes are actually alive. They wiggle around, and yeah, they are actually alive, and you can bring them to life even more so if you have fairy dust. We don't have any fairy dust, but if you had fairy dust, you could bring the gnome to life, and you can have them clean, you can have them garden, you can have them protect, or you can have them repair things. But when you see them wobble around like that, it's so freaky, isn't it? Absolutely freaky. Rock, she did what? In the toilet? Also, why? We're married to Grim, Rock. Augie, are they gnomes or Norbot? They're 100% gnomes. Total gnomes. Alright, so let's see. What else do we have here? We got a lot of stuff. Is there anything that we can sell? No, there is not. Okay, what about Eileen? Eileen, why are you uncomfortable? You're hungry. Okay, you're still bathing. That's fine. And then you're gonna go get something to eat. Okay, that's absolutely fine. Okay, so Eileen's good. Grim doesn't have anything. She has 3 school drawings. Whoops. Let me just get rid of those. They're not worth anything, but 3 school drawings in her bag. That is just that's a bit. Oh, she's got 3 school drawings as well. We'll just get rid of all of those. They're not, like I said, they're not worth anything, but the fact that she keeps that they have 3 each is a bit weird. I'm sure it'll be fine though. I'm sure it'll be absolutely fine. Nothing to worry about at all. Martini, why, what? You're uncomfortable, you're cold. I don't care. Go inside and grab some food. I mean, yeah. Go take a bath. Okay, Eileen is... This is the problem of having so many Sims, is it's just a constant slog to take care of all of their needs. Just go around and take care of their needs and continuously take care of their needs. And, you know, by the time you take care of one Sim's needs, the other one is really needing help. Okay, so now that everyone is doing thing, yeah, fine, Eileen can be childish. Alright, we got school for the kids. Olive is... Olive, I'm pretty sure I told you to harvest all of the prairie grass. I'm like 99.999% certain that I told you to harvest the prairie grass. You are not a vampire. You can go outside during the day. I'll have you know. Oh, nope, I didn't want Muir to do that. Go outside, go to the bathroom. Okay, which kid needs hygiene problems? Okay. I'm pretty sure I told... Oh, wait, yes, Martini is taking a bath. She's gonna have to hurry, though. She's not gonna have a lot of time. Also, when are birthdays? Because I want to say... Oh, no, the nearest birthday is a week from today. Okay, that's fine. We're absolutely fine. No problems whatsoever. Rock, Eileen can be Pogger. Augie, she's a day walker. Who? Olive. She's not a vampire. Actually, none of my Sims are vampires right now because my mods don't work. So, you know. We're gonna sell the manure. She's gonna go around. I also once she's finished doing all of that, I kind of want her to take care of all of the plants as well. But I'll wait for her to finish all of the prairie grass before she does any of that, so. We're doing okay, though. We are absolutely doing fantastically. There is absolutely no problems whatsoever with any of our sims. None. They're all doing swimmingly. No one's dead. No one's dying. See? We're doing good. Pineapple. We found a pineapple. I did not know there were pineapples in The Sims, but there you go. We'll sell it like we're selling everything. And Muir, I would like for Muir to go and open up the business so that we can get a bit of money. Because it's just, it costs a lot of money for farm animals. I can't remember how much it costs, but I remember it costs quite a bit. Rock, Muir Winter Dragon, more like Muir Pogger Dragon. I said that it was, I gave my sim the name Muir Winter because when I created it, it was using specifically for winter. I don't know. It's just my naming convention. I'm weird. I'm weird like that. Alright, Muir, magic, spells, Grandilicioso. Keep going. $5 bajillion Grandiliciosos, please. Keep it going. Come on. A little bit more than that. No, I do not want to be the opening act for anyone, thanks. I am the opening act for myself. Thank you very much. Lily, are you going to eat anything, or are you just going to stand there and gawk? Aw, Martini's crush didn't know she existed. Okay, what about Thorny? Aw, Thorny. Aw, Thorny lost her card. Oh, that's so sad. We've got pizza. Come on, Muir. You need 2 more Grandiliciosos, please. I love how everyone is just standing around like they don't know what to do. It's like, you go, you pay, you get food. That is how it works. There we go. We've got all of the food. Okay. Everyone's happy now. Rock, I could rename him to Pogger or No, you can't rename Sims that are already created. I wish you could. But, yeah, the game won't let you. I think there might be, like, a mod or something that allows you to do it. But, yeah. Other than that. And mods right now don't work. So, you know. Muir, get yourself something to eat. Here, have a hot dog. Have a hot dog, Muir. We all like hot dogs, right? Who here does not like hot dogs? If you do not like hot dogs, then subscribe to me on Twitch or become a member over on YouTube. If you do not like hot dogs. Yes. Ooh, we can drag things into bins now. Oh, nice. Wait a minute, why do I have 2? Who died? Oh, yeah, they're both, it's fine. It's fine. Muir, tell me you ate. You did not eat. Eat the freaking hot dog. Dude. Eat the hot dog. Eat it. Honestly, Sims. Honestly. Okay, so let's go ahead and sell all plants that are harvestable. Oh no! One of my plants died. Muir, can you take care of that, please? Spells. Oh, no, we can only copy it or inferniate it. Gosh darn it. Oh well, it's fine. Dispose of dead plant. What is this? Website performance boost. A freelance web creator has reached out offering to optimize Muir's business site for free. With a little more investment, he could get the full package deal, which includes a clean slate of any negative reviews. Oddly specific. Yes, free stuff, gain renown and dreamer alignment, or pay for full package, gain renown and schemer alignment. Let's just say yes to free stuff because we're still doing the dreamer alignment type thing, you know. Tell me Muir's eating that hot dog now. Muir, are you eating that hot dog? Someone's eating half of my hot dog. Dude. Wow. Eat a second hot dog, Muir. How rude. And he still didn't eat it. After all that, he still didn't eat the thing. Muir, stop oh, why are you throwing up? No, don't do that. Just go and eat a hot dog, dude. Just go and eat a hot dog. You'll be fine. My poor Sim has an upset stomach. Poor guy. He'll be alright. Ardane, hello. Glad to see ya. How are you doing? Rock, what if you do like hot dogs? Then gift a sub right now. I don't know. No. Ardane, you'll do it on the 17th, because then you've got Prime available. You don't like hot dogs, okay? To be honest, Ardane, I'm not a big fan of, like, American hot dogs, but I love sausage like hot dogs that are just a sausage. Like Costco, for example, do these really long sausages that are so good as hot dogs. Oh my gosh, they're like the best ever. Very, very tasty. Right, Muir, what is that? Grilled cheese. Muir, go eat some grilled cheese. I'm just grabbing everyone's plates before they have a chance to finish eating them and like throwing them over into the throwing them into the bin because I'm mean. Rock, first we have Muir talking about balls, and now we got Muir talking about wieners. Why is it so important that bro eats a hot dog? Because he's hungry. He needs to eat. Ardane, you're getting ready to go on vacation. Ooh, where are you going? If I can be nosy. Ardane, sausages and hot dogs are different. Opting, this is accurate. This is really accurate. Yes, I agree. See, over here, to Brits, a hot dog is a sausage in a bun. And if you try to feed a Brit an American hot dog, they like seriously are just wrinkle up their nose and go, ew, what is this tripe? Are you trying to poison me? Type of thing, you know. My housemate just went, they're the cheapest and crappiest of sausages. And now Rock is gonna leave in a huff because we dare to insult American hot dogs. Opting tripe is a different thing altogether, though you could put that in the bun too, you suppose. I mean, you could put anything in a bun, really. If you want to get technical. You could legit put anything. Oh my god, Muir, try to calm down. Go, try to calm down, dude. Do not get very angry. Getting very angry is wrong and bad, and don't do it. Just don't do it, dude. Honest, don't do it. Okay, he's feeling better now. You have to be careful with Sims. If they get too angry, their heart will explode. Yeah, and they'll die. It's just the way it is. Rock, apparently the stream is sponsored by Costco. Like that one time the stream was sponsored by Baked Beans. Yes, exactly like that. Yes. That was such a good not sponsorship, wasn't it? Such a wonderful not sponsorship. Okay, so needs. What should, yeah, Thorny can invite her friend over. That's absolutely fine. All right, we have 15,000 simoleons now. So I'm going to close up the shop. And then we're going to go to Hinford on Bagley. Gonna go to Hinford on Bagley. We're gonna tour the world. And then from there, we will come back here and make a farm. That's what we're gonna do. We are going to make a farm. By which I mean a little corner is gonna be a farm. Not like the entire lot. We're not turning the entire lot into a farm because that would just be weird. I'm just saying, that would 100% be weird. Muir, did you actually close the shop? Muir, close the shop. Close the restaurant. Don't go to your computer. Close up the restaurant. I mean, honestly. Tell you to do one little... I tell you to do one little thing, and you get distracted. I mean, come on. He's still not doing it. Muir. Okay, fine. Fine. Transporter late. The only way to get him to come over here is to transport himself over here. Then that's what we're gonna do. There we go. Now, please close down the shop. Do as you're told, Muir. Thank you. Have a nice day. Honestly, Sims, I swear to God. I swear. Rock, Branston? Yeah, they were Branston baked beans, yes. Because Branston baked beans are the only baked beans. Seriously. I mean, Heinz is okay, but Branston's where it's at. Ardane, your father-in-law, looked at Dutch sausages and went like, why do things go bad so easily? And you're like, because there are no chemicals to keep it fresh longer. True. Rock, top Muir, not channel sponsors. 1 Pepsi, 2 Fortnite, 3 Branston baked beans, 4 Costco. Ooh, thank you for the hydrate, Ardane. Appreciate that. Rock, yeah. I used to have an Epic game, an Epic affiliate code, but they took it away from me because I wasn't popular enough. Which is basically what they said. You're not popular enough, Muir. So we are actually in Hinford on Bagley. But we're going to go explore Mifficating a little bit. We're going to go and just visit all of these different places. We're going to start off in the town center and then go out to the country and just, have a little bit of fun. So let's start off with the Gnome's Bar and we'll enjoy a drink. We're gonna go with the entire family because, you know, why not? Except for Grim, evidently, who isn't allowed to go anywhere. Poor Grim. Grim's a homebody. I'm just saying. Ardain, look at these Sims acting like people. Free will win? Who needs free will? Free will is an illusion. Rug, I should get it back now that I stream Fortnite weekly. I mean, I could try to reapply. Ooh, happy hour. Oh yeah, come on, let's get a drink for everyone. We will order happy hour drink. Let's. What? Oh no. Oh no. Bet he's not happy. Probably. Oh dear. Did y'all hear that? You probably didn't because the microphone's in the wrong way. Paul has smashed his sitar. According to my housemate, Paul's just... He won't. Paul won't tell us tell anyone what he's done. He won't tell my housemate how he smashed the sitar, but he smashed the sitar. We're gonna guess that he tripped over it or stood on it, and the entire bottom bit is smashed into a million pieces, and it's completely unrepairable. So, oh dear, oh dear. I'm laughing because it is completely a Paul thing to do. I would guess that he wasn't paying attention and that he was playing with his Furbies and was playing like with his, because he's got like all of these cardboard boxes that he's decorated for different things. So like his Furbies have their own cardboard box that's a bed. They have a cardboard box car, a cardboard box airplane, and a cardboard box train that's made up of like 5 cardboard boxes, okay? So my guess is that he was playing with his Furbies using one of these cardboard boxes that he's pretending to be either a plane, train, or automobile. And he was pushing or pulling the box around and went to climb over the sitar because he had it in the middle of the floor, and it broke. Well, you'll have to buy it. Do you remember how much that one cost? Yeah, so you'll have to save up and save up 300 pounds to buy another one. No, is the tableau okay? You can keep your tableau as long as it's not broken. Did you break your tableau as well? No, okay, well you can keep the tableau because it's not broken. But the sitar is broken, so yeah, that went in the bin. Are you okay though? You didn't hurt yourself. Yeah, you're just sad because because your sitar is broken. Is that what you did? Were you playing with your Furbies and you accidentally climbed over your sitar? Yeah, aw, it'll be okay. Save up and buy another one, okay? Aww. See, Paul, look, everyone in the chat saying hugs and oh no. It'll be okay. You can save up and buy another one. I know, you're sad. He's doing sad face. It's okay. You can buy another one. The big thing is that you're not damaged, that you're not hurt, and your Furbies are okay, right? You didn't hurt your Furbies aren't broken, right? Yeah, you're okay. Would you like to finish my tango? Yeah, there you go. Ardain, yeah. Paul's still healthy. You'll be fine, Mr. Paul. Why don't you go get an extra ice cream for your pudding? Will that make you happier? Is there anything I can do to make you happy? I know. Is there anything we can do to make Paul happy? Will showing off your Furby on stream make you happy? No. Paul, Rock says Pogger. You want to do it in the camera? No. I know, mate. He just pogged, Rock. You'll be okay. You want to do smooshy face? Smoosh, smoosh, smoosh. You'll be fine, mate. I know. Why don't you go get yourself an ice cream or something? Do you have any beers? Yeah, you can get yourself a sugar-free beer if you, or an alcohol-free beer if you want. What? Oh, you already have one in your room. Okay. You go and relax then. I know. You'll be fine. Aww. I know, mate. You can buy another sitar if you want. Maybe on your birthday. Well, you're not gonna get one as a present for your birthday. No, but you'll have to save up. Save up and buy one. Okay. When we move, you can buy a new one, and we'll put some special hooks on the wall that you can store it on. How's that? Yep, we'll get you another, or you can get another sitar. Yep, you'll be fine, mate. Okay. You'll be fine. Yeah, you broke it, so you have to replace it. That's the rules, isn't it? You've still got lots of money, mate. You're not back to zero. He's like, I broke it, I have to replace it. And I'm like, well, those are the rules, Paul. If you break something, then you have to pay to replace it. And he's like, I'm gonna be back to zero money. He's not. He's got lots of money. He's got savings. What, mate? Yep. And then you can buy yourself a new sitar if you want. Yep. When we move to the new house. Okay, you go on up and relax then. Okay. Have you taken a bath yet? Or shower? You go take your shower then. Aww. So Rock, to answer your question about what a sitar is, it is an Indian guitar. It has a, the body of a guitar is like quite big. On a sitar, the body is small and it's very bowl shaped. So it's round on one side and flat on the other where the strings are. And the bowl itself is like about the size of my head. But the neck of the sitar is like 4 feet long. I'm not even joking. So the necks of sitars are like really, really long, and a sitar is about as tall as I am. A proper sitar is about 5 feet tall. And Paul bought one from India for about 300 pounds. And he absolutely loved playing it, and now he can't play it anymore, obviously, because it's smashed. Rocky thought it was like an instrument of some sort. Yep, that's what it is. It is literally a guitar. An Indian guitar. And they sound really cool as well. They're very... The pitch of them is very interesting. They're more like meow, meow, meow. They almost sound like cats, but not quite. Oh no, that was a cheap one. The one that he bought was like a super cheap one. A proper sitar. Like a good quality one, you're gonna spend at least £1,000 on for a really, really good quality one. This one was like second or third hand and was not in very good condition to begin with. But he didn't want to spend £1,000 on a proper one, so he bought one. He bought the cheapo one that was, not very well made. So let's see. Martini can like small talk. Yeah, that's fine. Muir's gonna go in and order a plasma Jane, and I'm gonna have like everyone else come in here, and she can order something to eat. Eileen is also hungry, so she can come in and order something to eat. Martini is stinky. but she's also hungry, so I will have her come in. And oh, kids can't order food from the bar. Okay, fine. We'll have her go in here and get a quick snack, animal crackers, and then we'll have her like wash her hands a bajillion times. There we go. Take care of her bladder need. Have her go upstairs and do her hygiene need. I didn't realize that all of these Sims were so stinky and starving. I honestly did not realize that they were so stinky. It's fine. If I would have known that the kids were so stinky, I would have left them at home with Grim. Ardain, you just got called by your daughter and she threatened you that you wouldn't be best friends if you didn't lie down next to her. Oh my gosh. Good luck, Ardain. Good luck. And tell your daughter I said goodnight. Rock, good lord. What about the cost of sitars? Instruments are expensive. Why does that Sim not have any hair? I mean, I know it's a personal choice, but it's still, I don't think I've ever seen a bald Sim. There's 2 bald Sims. Why do we have 2 bald Sims? I'm thinking it might be CC. I think it might be CC, a missing CC. It'll be fine. Okay. So we've done the bar thing. Let's have Muir grab something to eat as well. Weird. Suddenly I can't... I can't, order food? That's weird. It's fine. Everything will be fine. It's like whatever. Right, so we're gonna walk around and we're going to explore a little bit. I know it's like 7 o'clock at night, but it's fine. We've got the grocery shop here. That's just closed up shop. So, but we can chat with people. We can, introduce ourselves and just have a quick look around to see at what we've got. We do have a clothing store here that we can window shop at. We can window shop there as well. These are all closed up because it's so late at night, but it's okay. It's fine. We can still window shop. That is someone's home. That is also... Oh, that's Harry Ridley's home. I do love Hinford on Bagley. It is such a beautiful, really beautiful area. It really is. Love this world. So pretty. I mean, these are all like debug houses, and people don't actually, Sims don't actually live in them because they're not real. But, as in, like, not even in the game real. They're just empty boxes. But they're still really, really pretty. And let's see, is there anything around here that I can actually interact with? So we can forage. We can sleep on the ground. This is all new DLC stuff. So it allows you to... The new DLC allows you to click on the ground and you can forage. So, like, find things by digging at the dirt. You can sleep on the ground now, which is pretty cool. So, like, for example, if I clicked on here and said, forage here, then what's going to happen is Muir is going to go over here and he's going to dig at the ground, and he might might find something really neat. And I love how when you click window shop, they literally look at the window of that shop. That is so cool. So he's gonna come over here and he's going to window shop there as well. So he just peers at the window as though he's going, is that gonna look good on me? And it brings up their fun need just by a little bit. I love it. It's so cute. Rock, is that still supposed to make noises, or did I turn that off? It is supposed to make noises, but it's not been working for some reason. I have no idea why. I'm thinking Wisebot is just like broken, because that was a Wisebot thing. But yeah, for some reason it's just not working properly. All right, so did Muir find anything? It doesn't look like it. Let's see. If I do forage again. Muir, stop playing football. I know you enjoy playing football, Muir, but just stop it. So let's see. He's gonna, like, you can see he's digging. He's looking around, digging. But yeah, it doesn't look... Oh, we found a buddy. There we go. We found a common buddy figurine by foraging. There we go. Which is pretty cool, I think. So we've looked around here. There's not much else for the Sims to do around in the town itself. They can't go up here because that's all fake. So if I go ahead and we go to the countryside next, over here, there is a park here that they can go to. There's also the waterfalls and all that wonderful stuff. So we can go up to the park, and everyone's gonna come with. Well, Olive, for some reason, really is starting to hate Muir. No idea why. As in, like, red...
Fogger. Fogger.
Red romance bar. Pogger. See, that works. Grandma Pogger still works, and all of the individual entrance alerts still work. But for some reason... Ooh, fox. For some reason... Nothing else works. I am not giving that fox a potion of rejuvenation. No way. Forget that. Alright, so around here, we've got this really cool circle. And in the middle of the circle is this cute little snail. So we can take a selfie with Sophie the snail, and we can search in Sophie the snail's shell. And we might actually get something. You never know. Rock, did you just scare me with Grandma Pogger? Maybe a little bit of a startle. Maybe. Maybe. I love that you can take a selfie with the statue. And I really wish that they had done this with every other statue in The Sims 4. Can you imagine going around and taking selfies with all of the statues in this game? Personally, I think that would be really, really cool. So as he looks around, everyone else is just having fun and doing whatever. Kids are playing in the pond. I think what I'm going to do is have Muir grill, and we'll make some, let's make a breakfast scramble. And did Muir get anything? A playful magic bean. Nice. Yeah, we'll sell all those. A playful magic bean. So if you collect all 6 magic beans, there's different ways that you can get these magic beans. You can get them in rare garden plots, as well as you can ask if you can get a plant sim in a specific mood and ask them for a magic bean, they will give you a magic bean that corresponds with their mood, which is pretty cool. And if you collect, I think it's 6 different beans, you can put them in a stump and grow a tree that has a little entrance in it, and you go through this little rabbit hole adventure, and you can get the fruit, the forbidden fruit of the plant sim, and eat it and become a plant sim for a week. That's one of the many ways that you can become a plant sim. So, how is everyone? Everyone can grab a serving together. There we go. Oh. I don't think Muir's enjoying regular food because is he still a I think the game still thinks that he's is treating him like he's a vampire. But if I click on another sim, then you notice it's not actually letting me do anything as though he's a vampire. So I can't feed from her because he's not a vampire, even though the game is treating him like a vampire. It's so weird. It is definitely weird, and I am definitely going to have to update my CC. Definitely need to update all my mods. So once they've had a little bit of, bit of fun, everyone is really tired, so I'm going to go ahead and send them all home once they've eaten. So let me just make sure that everyone's hunger, at least, is pretty high. Yep, they're all doing good. Fantastic. So let's go home. So do you all have anything planned for the weekend? Anything interesting? Is that everyone? Yes, it is. There we go. This weekend, we have nothing planned. We were going to go... we did have things planned for this weekend, but we've canceled them because since it's going to get up to 30 degrees. We're just staying at home and shutting out the world and the temperature and having the aircon on all day, and we'll probably, like, have a bajillion slushies. I'm just saying. We'll probably have a bajillion slushies. Alright, so everyone is... Yep, everyone's going to bed. I'm gonna have her go to the toilet first, then she can go to bed. Muir is tired and needs to go to bed. Oh, he's already going to bed. That's fine. Eileen actually isn't all that tired, so I'll let her have some fun. Martini, Martini's heading to bed, and Thorny is also heading to bed. Okay. So while everyone goes to bed, let's demolish this bit here, and we will take care of our farm. Who would love a farm IRL? You know, a nice little moo cow, or maybe a cute little chicken or two. Oh, I did not want to get rid of the tree. Okay, it's gonna make me get... Okay, fine game. Fine. I will move the tree. Honestly. The game's like, nope, sorry, Muir, you must get rid of everything. There we go. That's the entire thing gone. Okay. So, we need farms. So let's go into afternoon lighting so we can see what we're doing. And we will go, we'll sell all of this stuff. Put that down there because, you know, why not? High school diploma, we'll get rid of the raise your paws thing. There we go. Okay, so. Objects by function. And go into input on Bagley. What is it? What was it called? Cottage living. That's it. Cottage living. If I can find it. Where is it? Get to work, get together. Seasons. Snowy's. There it is. Cottage living. Okay. So like I said, tonight's task is to create a little bit of a farm. So we've got all of this stuff. So let's start off with all of the comfort. Now, I am going to go ahead. We're going to take some of these mushrooms for decoration. We'll do a black one and a red one. And then some hay bales, because you have to have hay bales. You know, where there's barnyards, there's hay, right? I think that's how it works. We'll put in a bench, a nice, let's do a red bench. And we will put that, like, right here, underneath the tree. Of course, I do need to turn on move objects and hidden objects. There we go. So that I can alt place. Go through surfaces. No coffee tables. We don't really want an outdoor table, I don't think. Not for a farm yard. We don't need any of those. Those will not look good outside. Maybe the Forager's Delight bench might look good outside. So I'll grab one of those. But nothing else. Plumbing, I don't think we're going to need any plumbing. And none of it looks particularly good outside anyway, so none of that. Activities and skills. We do have this outdoor bar, or we do have this bar. The reclaimed bar of the foxhole, but I don't think we already got like 3 outdoor bars. I don't think we need another one. So we'll nix that. Okay, here's what we really want. What's up, mate? You have a card. You have a money card. You have a debit card. Yes. You do your chores. That's your chores as a job. Yes. You get paid for doing chores. Yes. You like buying things? Yeah, you like saving up your money. You do chores to get money, and then you save up your money to buy things that you want. Like eBay, yes. No, you can't do it yourself. You can't buy things on eBay yourself, because you have to have an account on eBay to buy things on eBay. That's why you do it with me on my computer. Huh? Yeah, that's where your big iPad came from. It's because I bought it as a present. And when you bought your sitar, yeah, when you bought, yeah, you're gonna have to save up and buy yourself a sitar. But when you bought your tablas, remember you said that you then remember I went on to eBay and I ordered it through eBay, and then you paid me the money. Yeah, that's how we do eBay. Yes, Paul. Yep, you can save up your money, and you can get a sitar. Okay. Yes. Okay. What? Eventually, yes, mate. We will see. Anyway, you go and play then. What, mate? I know, mate. I know. Yep, we've already talked about it. Yes, I know it's on your wish list. Paul, I'm streaming. Pardon you. You go and play now. I love you. He's getting one-track minded again, but it's okay. Okay, so chicken coop. We have our chicken coop here. We'll put the chicken coop there. And we've already got these on the property. We've got the wild rabbit home and the flock of wild bird tree. I put those down somewhere. They're somewhere around here, but I know I put them down when I first built this this mansion. So we're not gonna worry about that too much. Actually, you know what? I might do it anyway. Let's go ahead and put the bunny here. So we got a little bit of a farmland going on here, where I'm gonna put like regular farming stuff here. You know, I mean, like we got the garden over here, but I want to put like, I'm not quite sure what I want to put over here. Maybe big produce, you know, because you can buy seeds that are large veggies and stuff like that, specifically through these garden plots. So we'll probably do that. We've got the bunnies here, and the bunnies can actually help you with your farm work. So we'll do that, and we'll go ahead and put the flock of wild birds here as well on this side. I mean, why? We might as well. Then we've got an animal shed, and I'm gonna go ahead. We've got the chickens there, and I'm gonna put the cow here. And luckily, I can actually kind of put this off of the lot. So if you hit, because it has such a huge footprint, it actually lets you put it off the lot by quite a bit. Which I find very interesting, but I'm just going to put it like right there on the edge so that my son can still get to it. So we'll do that. And that's really all that we can do. I'll go ahead and put like a little archway there because there is a bit of a weird looking path going here. So we'll put the archway there and kind of like nudge things around a little bit and put these mushrooms and the hay bales, you know, here and there, just to make the place look a bit interesting. There we go. I'll put that, we'll put this here, I think. With that goes there. Okay, yep, that's looking good so far. And then keep going through all of the Hinford on Bagley stuff. I do need to put something down in the portal room as well. And I'm thinking of grabbing something that is like maybe a gnome. Herb the Posy Protector gnome. Might look, but at the same time, if we put a gnome in the portal, the gnome during Harvest Fest will just like teleport. So maybe not the gnome. The gnome might not be a good idea. Phone booth. We'll do the phone booth down in the portal room. Let me do that. We can put the TARDIS. Add the TARDIS to the portal. Often I could put the R2 unit down there and tell it to keep the gnome from teleporting, except that it also teleports. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So yeah, we can put the TARDIS down here. There we go. We'll just put everything inside the TARDIS. There we are. That looks so wrong. But it also looks really good. So we'll definitely do that. I'd need a third thing to keep the R2 from teleporting. Like a TARDIS. An old-fashioned phone booth. You never know, it might work. Maybe. Possibly not, but maybe. Alright, so what else can we do here? I do want to put the gnome. We'll grab the gnome. And, like, we'll put the gnome here. Actually, I'm going to place it with there we go. We'll put the gnome on top of the hay bale. That looks dead cute. So, that's good. Then we've got the traveling hay cart. Yes, I am just going to completely fill this corner up with farming equipment, because why not? You know, why not? Alright, we've got the black chicken. Totally a chicken. And what I want to do also is go into pools and fountains, and I want to create a fountain right here. So we're going to do a diagonal square fountain and just plop it there so that the chicken can there we go, because this is a fountain and there's water that's going to come out of here. So if I can do that, then the water will pour out of the watering can. I think the water comes out of the watering can. It either comes out of the watering can or the chicken's mouth. I'm not quite sure which. Actually, let me check. Yes, it comes out of the watering can. Okay, that's what I thought. And Whiskers is blasting off. That's absolutely fine. You do you, Whiskers. Okay, so that's fine. We'll do that. There we go. Okay. Need to refilter. I do wish that it would remember filters. You know, if you leave build mode, in my opinion anyway, it should remember your filters. But it doesn't, so yeah. It's fine. Not even angry. Just disappointed. Not angry, just disappointed. So rugs, we only have one. Not gonna bother with it. Fireplaces, not bothering. We do have these participation, competition ribbons, and I am really, really tempted. Oh, we don't have a. Oh wait, participation milk competition ribbon. I want to buy one, and very carefully. Oh, I can put it there. There we go. I want to put it on the. Hang it up on the barn. We've never participated in any competition in Henford on Bagley, but I like the idea, you know, for storytelling purposes. We can totally do it. Then we've got this wreath. And I do want to place the wreath there. Can have a nice little wreath. Alt place, of course. What else can we put up here? Let's see. We can do some wisteria if we wanted. Again, we can't put it on the sides of that because I've put it off the thing, but I can put a little bit of wisteria here. I'm kind of climbing up the hen house. Or ivy, sorry, not wisteria. A little bit of ivy climbing up the hen house. We got a bunch of clutter. We can use clutter. Bucket. There's a hole in the bucket. Dear Liza, there's a hole in the bucket. Dear Liza, a hole. And then maybe put the bunny. Ooh, that's a good idea. We'll put the bunny on top of the wild bunny home. I mean, it's cute, right? And then we have a well. Oh wow, that's a big well. I think we might ignore the well because it's just so freaking big, and we need to keep this entire area here in the middle clear because the cow is going to come out here. So we'll keep that clear. All right, we've already got those. We've already got the gnome. Maybe a little bit of lighting here would be nice. We've got the tree that lights up, but like this little stool with a light on it, oh, excuse me, might be really cute. So like we can put one over here by the chickens hutch, and maybe another one over maybe the lantern, I think, might be a nice shout over here by the barn. Oh yeah, by the way, vote now. Do you all want me to do cows or a cow or a llama in the barn? We can choose one, but not both. Storage, nope. Off the grid. Nope. Opt-in, am I gonna put up a poll? Nah, I think I'll just let you all say what you want in the, there's not enough in the, not enough of you in the chat to do a poll. But yeah, if you just want to say in the chat which one you want to do. Is it going to be FTTP, first of the post, or some sort of proportional runoff election? Proportional representation. Will there be runoff elections? How long will the campaign run? In that case, llama. How long will the campaign run? I like it. I like it. All right, that's it. We can do plants though. Let's see. Oh, we do have a little bit of topiary. We got a cow topiary. Let's put the cow topiary there. We got a bunny topiary. So we will put the bunny topiary there. And then we got a chicken topiary. And I'm gonna put the chicken topiary because it's not real. We're gonna put the chicken topiary on top of the chicken house. Why? I don't know, but we're gonna do it. So there we are. And now some terrain tools. We've got the Stitched by Primrose. So let's primrose the place up a little bit. I want, like, the farm to be over here, completely surrounded by the primrose. There we go. And then a little bit of primrosery going that way. And actually, now that I think about it, I'm going to move that off to the side because the chickens, when they come out the coop, are going to come out this side. So I would rather them not get, their AI not be confused. Confused AI is never good, so... But I think that looks halfway decent. So you want a llama. We can 100% do a llama. Once everyone wakes up, we will Muir's going to go sleep on the sofa. But yeah, once everyone is woken up in the morning, we'll go down here. We'll order some chickens, and we will order some a llama. Actually, we'll have Grim do it. Why not? So Grim, purchase an animal, please. Let's have a beige llama or a white llama. Let's do a white llama. Why not? We can only order one. So one llama. There he is. Look at him. Isn't it cute? So we're gonna feed the llama. And we're going to remind not to be a drama llama. And we're gonna clean the llama. Opting, that is a solid llama. It's adorable, isn't it? And what we can do is, with the shed, if you click on the shed, you can create animal treats at fridge. So right now, the only thing that Grim can make is a friendly treat. It provides a positive boost to relationships with animals. You can clean the shed if it's dirty. You can fill the shed full of feed if the feed supply is empty. And if you have prairie grass and the food needs refilling, you can fill it with prairie grass hay, which is pretty cool. So, Grim, please go down and take care of the llamas. And then we want to purchase chickens. So, we can purchase chicks. We can purchase full-grown chickens and roosters. Oh, excuse me. I'm thinking of purchasing one black hen. Actually, we'll purchase 2 black hens and 1 black rooster. So that's 3 of 8 capacity in the coop. And you notice look, one of them's gone in. You can hover. Oh, there's the other one. There's one. They just, move around. So you can click on here and you can call the chickens into the coop. You can gather roaming chickens to coop. You can scatter feed nearby. You can also assign chickens to that coop. So I'm gonna have Grim scatter feed nearby so that they're, nice and full. Muir is oh jeez, I was not ready for this. Muir has contracted an ailment. This is part of the new DLC. Ailments have various effects and can be a source of suffering or surprising strength. These can come from being very imbalanced, but oh dear. Ailments can be contracted through contagious spread, like interacting with other Sims who have ailments, using a toilet away from your home lot, or sometimes just waking up a little under the weather. Ailments will pass naturally after some time, but Muir may wish to cure it sooner. Ailment cures and preventative elixirs can be crafted at an apothecary table, visiting a naturopath, or fairies have an ability to remove them as well. And Eileen isn't feeling well either. Oh no, what do they have? What? Uh-oh, Muir needs to feed. Okay, we got the greeny meanie ailment. Gardening creeps into Muir's thoughts like a vine. It just makes sense, and everything else just makes him angry. So the greeny meanie ailment is Muir's gardening skill is going to be really nicely boosted as long as he's ill, but he's going to be just very angry at everything and everyone. So yeah, that's a problem. Muir's also parched for being a vampire, but the game both thinks and doesn't think that he's a vampire. So we've got a little bit of a problem here. Let me go into game options, enable mods, and I think I might have to, yeah, we need to restart the game. So let me save. I'm gonna restart the game in the hopes that the occult mod isn't completely messed up, because it's either that or Muir dies, and I really don't want Muir to die because CC is messed up. What may? Yeah, you can save up and buy another sitar. Have you found one on Amazon? Yeah. How much? 276. Well, you can show me tomorrow, okay? After college, you can show me and we'll buy it if it doesn't cost too much to ship, okay? Yeah, I know. We'll see. Look, I know you're sad, but it'll be fine. But if you want to buy a new sitar, we'll do it after college tomorrow, okay? Yep, the last day of college, I know. Yep, it's on the list, man. Anyway, you go on up and relax. I love you, Paul. Love you, Paul. Go on upstairs. Opting ailment is better than Lograment. When Crusader Kings 3 introduced plagues, it absolutely broke existing games. I can believe that. What, did everyone get ill? Why are all of my games, like, gone? Off of EA? I swear, games just like being broke. If EA doesn't break things on my computer at least once a month, I'm wondering what's up. Okay, restarting the game, and hopefully, the occult mod isn't broken. And I'm really hoping that, I mean, it's going to be broken. It is 100% going to be broken. But I'm hoping that it's not broken too much, you know? Because if it's broken too much, then it's going to completely mess up this game save. And the challenge. But I mean, if Muir dies, then it's not the end of the world, because he can come back as a ghost. So, if worst case comes, if it comes to it, and he ends up dying, then he'll be fine. he can always come back as a ghost and come back to life eventually, you know? Opting my stream is going bonkers. Yeah, it will. Because my computer is just like, oh no, you're loading a game. How horrible. Okay, there we go. So. Let me check. I might have to cheat and just make him happy. Yeah, because it's not showing me the occult stuff at all. If I do bb dot testing cheats. Or is it bb.cheats enabled? Alright, let's see. Nope. Okay, there we go. Now cheats are enabled. So now if I shift click him. Yeah. Yep. That mod is not working. Not at all. Oh dear. Okay. So if I shift click and cheat need and make happy, then he won't be parched. And I'm only doing this because the mod is broke. And then what I'm going to do for Muir only, and I'm not going to control him for the rest of the stream until we fix, you know, until I fix the mods. I'll disable need decay just for him so that he won't die. So I'm guessing the stream is back. Opting no vampires. That's... Don't you mean that it doesn't suck? Because if there's no vampires, there's no sucking involved. But the game still thinks. I mean, look at this. You can see that that's broken. Completely broken. So, yeah. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Once the mod gets updated, he'll be absolutely fine. Not worried about it. Opting no werewolves. This is liable to get hairy. Oh, so bad. I do love it, but so bad. Okay. So not controlling Muir now. Let's concentrate. Oh, that's definitely broken. Okay. My game is completely broke. Because of my mods. Yeah. This might not be a good thing. This definitely might not be a good thing. Oops. Yep, all of their whatever need this is broken. I can't even remember what need this is. But it's definitely broken. What need is this? No, really, what need is that? I don't even know. I have no idea. It's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine. Everything is fine. We'll just pretend that that's not a thing. That's it doesn't exist. Also, what is she ill with? She's got the greeny meanie ailment as well. So you know what? I'm thinking once she's put her hand in this fissure, I'm thinking of sending Muir and Eileen to, or at least Eileen, to Inniscreen, so that she can get a cure for the greeny meanies. Because you notice how angry she is? That can 100% kill her. If she gets a little bit too angry, then it could kill them. So I would rather them not die. I'm sorry, game, but yes, that can be sold. I reject your reality. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to have Eileen go to Inniscreen, and we're gonna take a look at the new world because why not, right? Why not indeed? So we've got the new world of Inniscreen. By the way, I do have a video on Enchanted by Nature coming out, hopefully on Saturday. I'm in the last bit of editing it, so it'll hopefully come out on Saturday. Definitely come out over the weekend, either Saturday or Sunday. And it's about plant sims. I'm looked at that. I played a plant sim before this pack came out, and checked to make sure everything that plant sims do in base game. And with this DLC came out, they updated plant sims just in the DLC. So I played the game again with a plant sim in the world of Inniscreen to see the differences between base game and the updated plant sims. On the surface, there's not much of a difference, but I do outline it all in the video. It's a long video, though, just to warn you. So I think let's go to the town itself. Inniscreen comes in 3 different areas. So you've got the coast of Admore, which is a seaside village. Then you've got Spruceberry Grove, which is basically for people who enjoy living off the land. And then over here, this is Everdew, where the fairies live. And there's 2 houses in Everdew. There's a lounge. And there's 2 residential lots that you can move into. There's this one that has a house on it, and there's this one that does not have a house. Over in Spruceberry Grove, again, you've got a residential house that has Sims living in it. You've got a bar. You have a park. And then there's an empty residence and an empty residential lot. And then here in the village, there's an empty residential lot, 2 residential lots that have Sims living in them. We've got the museum, which is the Gnome Exhibit Museum, and then loads of other places that you can visit. There are no empty lots in the village, which I find a bit interesting, to be honest. So let's go and we'll start off at the museum, and just Eileen. Now, in my video that's coming out over the weekend, I explore Spruceberry Grove and the ferry area. I have not been to this town yet, so I'm definitely interested in visiting the village and looking around, seeing what's all up here in the village. So, oh, there's Todd. Todd is the apothecary vendor. So let's introduce ourselves to Todd. Then we've got Elric Demurray, who I'm not sure if Elric is a. I think Elric is a fairy. I'm not 100% certain, but I think he is. My brain is not letting me remember. But let's see. Now that we're introduced, so we can do, yes, fairy. So yeah, he is indeed a fairy. So we can ask for help for curing our ailment. I haven't mastered that fairy ability, so I can't help you. Okay. So that's no good. So we can acquire a fable. We're not going to do fables tonight because that's one of the tasks on our wheel. So we're not going to do that. But I do want to go in here and explore the Gnome Museum. So what do we have here? We can admire and critique things because she's a snob. There are some boxes here, and I'm curious to see if, no, there's nothing in these items. Gosh darn it. I was really hoping that there would be something there. I love this chair with the bee cushion. That is so cute. We've got a statue here with a top hat. Loads of paintings and stuff. Some of this stuff is from base game. Some of it is particular to Inniscreen. We've got a duck statue, a little paddle boat. That's interesting. An old camera. This is hilarious. The butler statue with a book, some little books on it. I really like that. So research how to become a fairy. Let's do that. Why not? Why not research how to become a fairy? If we can do it, why not do it? At least why not, look up how to do it. We've got all of these gnomes just situated around on pedestals. That's the new one. That gnome right there is the very fairy gnome. He's a brand new gnome. This is Gnome Dolph, who is another new gnome. I bet this museum is loads of fun on Harvest Fest. I'm just saying. Opting becoming a fairy, now things are really taking off. Oh. You're way too good at these puns. So, becoming a fairy is a magical experience. You'll need a fairy seedling, which can be found through foraging, fables, ordering off the computer, or asking a fairy directly. With one safely in your pocket, you can plant it to summon Mother Nature. She will send you on your journey to gain your wings. I'm tempted. I haven't put Become a Fairy on the wheel. I'm concentrated on the fables for the wheel. But becoming a fairy might be interesting. So if I have her click here and we, is there a computer? Because I know that if we forage, we might find one, but ordering one on a computer is going to be probably the best way to do it. So there is like there's a bit of a storage area here. I love this museum. This is dead cute. A little area here. Wow, this museum just keeps going up. Wait, what? Why is there a bollard in this tower? Inquiring minds want to know why there's a bollard in the tower. Maybe it's meant to signify like the light of a lighthouse. Because if you look, this is very lighthouse looking, you know? So maybe it is meant to be like the light of a lighthouse. That's hilarious. I love it. All right, so let's look around. We have a grocery store here, so I'm gonna have Eileen go ahead and shop for groceries. Hey, it's Glenn. Glenn Noam. He does food, and you can also buy gnomes. So if we do a introduction, and let's ask about the menu, and also order some specialty food. After we're finished. Looks like he does apple pie and stuff. Yeah, she's not hungry, so that's fine. Here she comes. Gonna shop for groceries, and I have not, like I said, I don't know what's in here, so I'm really curious to see what's inside this shop. So, so it's just your typical typical grocery store. Fruits, veggies, milk. You know, yeah, you're just a typical grocery store. Okay, that's fine. So, yeah, we'll introduce ourselves to the wonderful Glenn. Glenn Noam is a gnome enthusiast of the village, and he is also, from what I've read about him, he is a loner. He loves his gnomes, and that's it. He doesn't care for anyone else but his gnomes. He does have a fable attached to him, but we're not going to look at that. Why can I not order from... It's fine. Then there's this, which is a giant gnome statue. It is the Great Gnome. So let's learn about the Great Gnome. And I love the fact that there is a butterfly on the gnome's nose. That is just way too freaking cute. There's a butterfly on the there's a butterfly on the gnome's nose. There's a... And there are birds that go onto the nest and everything that he's holding. That is just way too cute. I like this gnome. That is the cutest gnome of gnome kind. See, I wish we could become gnomes. Why can't we become gnomes? We can become fairies. But why not gnomes? We can become a living gnome. That would be awesome if we could. I mean, we can't, but it'd still be cool. Why? How? My goodness, Eileen. I tell you to do one thing, and you go all the way across the other side of the map. I mean, honestly. Honestly. Yeah, you can leave your fan on. That's fine, mate, because it's supposed to be really warm tomorrow. And tonight. It's fine. You're gonna go to bed. Yes, Paul. We've already talked about that, mate. Yep, you can buy another one if you want. Now, let's attempt to kick the Great Gnome, shall we? What's gonna happen if she kicks the gnome? She falls. The Great Gnome was built as a symbol of hope between Sims and gnomes several decades after the end of the Gnome Wars, one of the most significant historical events in the coast of Admore that shaped the cultural landscape seen today. The Gnome Wars are the primary reason gnomes can only be brought to life temporarily, as well as why the Fairy Council was formed and advocates for limited fairy abilities. Usage in this area. There we go. So we literally cannot kick the Great Gnome. So we try to kick it and we fall over. That's the joke. But we can ask the Great Gnome for luck. The Great Gnome is quite busy and has ignored Eileen's request for good luck at this time. Eileen may try again tomorrow. There you go. Update, that's just physics. That is a big gnome. Yes, 100%. Huge, giant gnome. He's awesome. I like the gnome. I'm easily amused. So that's a house. I am, by the way, looking to see if there's anything that we can click on and interact with. I love all of these brightly colored houses, by the way. I know they're debug, but they're so cute. They're 100% adorable. And I also love this. This is basically based off of the Giant's Causeway. That is an actual thing here in the UK. And it is a natural rock formation. And it's awesome. I freaking love that they've put this in. It is so, so pretty. So if we go down here, this is the fishing dock. And it doesn't look like there's anything that we can interact with except for this place here. This is Captain's Quarters. So if we go down here and read the policy, we can also buy and sell fish from here. Not that I want to, but we can. I have to admit, I am disappointed that we can't, like, dive off the pier and go swimming, because that would be really cool. But unfortunately, it doesn't look like we can. We can go over here and wade and bathe in this section, though. So that's pretty cool. But I am disappointed that we can't, like, dive off of the end of the pier. Because I want to dive off the end of the pier. Who else wants to dive off the end of the pier in IRL or in a screen? Captain's Quarters prioritizes supplying in a screen with top-tier fish. To support this mission, any sim who chooses to sell fish at Captain's Quarters will receive extra simoleons as a thank you for selling great or excellent quality fish. And there we go. So if we go over here, there is this gorgeous shipwreck. I love this shipwreck. It is in debug, so if you want to make a build that is that uses this shipwreck, you totally can. Personally, I think it's gorgeous, and I'm also disappointed that we can't come over here and, like, click on the ship and explore it. I would love to be able to do that, but, you know, it's fine. We can, however, go over here and click on the historical monument sign, and I'm guessing that it's related to the ship. So we might be able to learn a little bit about why the ship is there and what's going on with it. We've got someone rich here. Look at that freaking yacht. Isn't that pretty, though? Let's go up the stairs. Take a photo. Really, really want to take a photo of this. There we go. That is such a nice shot. So pretty. So, here's the lore of this shipwreck. In times past, the first non-fairy Sims of Inniscreen embarked on a journey by boat in search of an island spoken of previously only in legends, an idyllic stretch of green that was home to Mother Nature and mystical connection to the natural world. Child prodigy Captain Fishbones, known lovingly as the Child Captain, miraculously steered the nomadic group to Inniscreen. Due to his young age, however, he did not know how to properly anchor the ship and crashed upon arrival. And it's the Kaliok is the name of the ship. And I love that it's added in our notebook as well, so that we can look at it later on. Refer to it, so to speak. That's pretty cool. I really, really like it. So I am a bit disappointed that there's not a whole lot to interact with in town. It is gorgeous. They did a really good job making the village. But yeah, I do wish that there was just a little bit more to interact with, you know? Like something. I don't know what, but something that would be better to you know, interact with. Like all of these buildings here, none of them are interactable. None of them. And they're all like restaurants, and that looks like a flower shop. And it's just a real shame that you can't click on them and, like, you know, shop for flowers or get, you know, something fancy to eat. Even if they're just click on and you know, click and go, so to speak, you know, rabbit holes, it would be nice. I would like these to be rabbit holes at the very least, because it would make the village feel a little bit more alive. At least I think it would. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and send Eileen to Spruceberry Grove. We're going to go to the bar first. And I'm going here because I know that there's an apothecary vendor who is Todd. Todd the apothecary vendor is in Spruceberry Grove. So if we go over there, we might be able to get the whatchamacallit. We might be able to get the cures. That's the word. We might be able to get the cures to the to what we need. So we can shop for apothecary items. In my video that I've got releasing on Saturday, I've got a sim who's using this a lot, and I've built like a little hobbit hole over in this corner. It's really, really cute. I'm really, really looking forward to all of you being able to see it. Okay, so Apothecary Todd's cures and elixirs. He doesn't have the cure for what we need. That's not good. So if we click on the apothecary cure table, if I click craft, and let's see what it is. The greeny meanie, we need 3 basil and 1 aura petal. So does he have any aura petals? I don't think he does, but he's got no, he's got basil. So we can buy, we'll need 6 basil. He's got lightning root leaf, but he doesn't have any aura petals. So we'll buy that, and then we'll go in here, we'll purchase the aura petals. So I think it's 2 of them that we need to make 2 of them. So then if we hit craft, oh, okay, so for the greenie, we need to be level 2. So, Todd, will you mentor me? I'm hoping that if he agrees to mentor, that, it will help bring our skill up a little bit faster. And the mentoring is from the businesses and hobbies pack, by the way. So mentoring really makes your skills go up super fast. So yeah, if you ever have the opportunity to ask someone to mentor you, like to ask an NPC sim to mentor you, take it, because you can see how fast her skill level is rising. And this is just, literally, this is just normal speed. So I'm gonna do ultra speed. Okay, so she's nearly, whoops, let's slow that down. She is nearly at level 1 now. No, I do not want you to move. I want you to ask Todd again, please, to mentor you. Because we nearly got up to level 1. So we should, with a bit of luck, be able to get almost to level 2 with one more thing of mentoring. So maybe 2 more things of mentoring to get her all the way up to level 2. And luckily, he's very amenable to mentoring her, so that's good. Alright, let's fast forward. There we go. Level 2. Oh, okay, that was quick. Fantastic. So now, I want to go ahead and... So she can now make the greeny meanie cure. So we'll finish this mentorship, and then I'll have her craft the greeny meanie cure. Oh look, it's a plant sim. Liana Allen. Eliana Allen, sorry. Alright, so now craft greeny meanie cure. And I really wish it let us craft more than one cure at a time, but it's fine. Nice! Apothecary skill level 3. Okay, there's nothing in there. Okay, that's fine. Interesting that this is also a storage bench. So you can store all of your apothecary ingredients in the apothecary bench. So you don't have to... Very similar to the gym table and the woodworking table and stuff like that. So you don't have to carry everything around in your inventory. I really like that. And I'm glad they put that in. Right, another greeny meanie cure, please. And then we'll go back home, and then we'll have Muir take it, and Eileen can take the greeny meanie cure before she leaves as well. The fact that they're only worth 5 simoleons, the cure, when it cost me quite a bit more than 5 simoleons to... cost me quite a bit more than 5 simoleons to make this cure, you know? There is, by the way, an entire stay-at-home career that is an apothecary career. So you basically have your their NPC sims come over to your sim's home or business, and you, similar to pets, you ask them questions, and you go through the diagnosis, and then you can give them a cure. Which is pretty cool. So, alright. Why don't you eat that cure, please?
Ooh, poke him.
There we are. She's fixed. So now we're gonna go home and give that other cure to Muir. And hopefully that will cure Muir as well. Where is... No, that's Brindleton Bay. There's so many worlds in The Sims now that... There it is, Inford on Bagley. That I'm always getting myself lost. So here we are. Go back home. On our own. It's fine. All right. Let's find my Sim self. There he is. We're going to give Muir a gift because it'll boost their friendship level a bit. So affection, give gift. Friendly gift. Greeny meanie cure. Here, Muir, I got you some medicine just for you. Aren't you happy? Right, Muir. Eat it. Just eat it. Just eat it. And he's all fixed. There we go. No one is sick. Everyone is perfectly well once again. Everyone is happy. So I am going to save the game and we are going to go ahead and raid out, my friends. By the way, this bit is an ad, legally speaking. Over on Blue Sky, I am Merely Sims over on Blue Sky. I am giving away this pack. I will be drawing the winner tomorrow evening. Well, tomorrow afternoon, sorry. So in about 12 hours from now. So if you do want to be in with a chance to win the Enchanted by Nature DLC for The Sims 4, head over to Blue Sky, find my pinned post on my account, and do what it says on there. Make sure you're following me, repost the post, and leave a comment to be entered into the drawing. I will be drawing that tomorrow, just as a reminder. If you're over on YouTube, don't forget to like the live stream. Every 4 likes on our live stream / live stream VODs equals 1 British pound that I give to our charity of the year, which is Cats Protection UK. We're raising money for Cats Protection UK this year in memory of my cat Felix, who passed away last year. Our goal is £700. We will get there. We will definitely get there. All right, let me exit out and let's find someone to raid tonight. Who all should we raid? Thank you for doing the kitchen tops, Mr. Paul. I appreciate ya. We will get there. We will definitely get there. Let's see. Garrett is currently streaming. Garrett is a full-time, is a content creator Garrett's really nice, okay? And Garrett is looking at the Enchanted by Nature DLC. It looks like he's currently looking through Cass. So let's go and give Garrett an awesome raid for tonight. And do not forget, my friends, do not forget that there we are. That we will be doing next week, Fortnite on Monday, and Dragon Age Veilguard on Wednesday and Thursday of next week. No Sims 4 because Shaz saved up her points and redeemed Play a Game for me over on Twitch. Thanks to her for doing that. And I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. I will see you Monday with Fortnite. Until then, stay safe, stay hydrated, have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Bye.